Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Debrief Selby. It's Senior Night 2022. Time to celebrate and recognize our senior football players, beginning with senior Carlos Alvarado. Carlos is the son of Eloy and Dana Alvarado. His siblings are Elena and Adrian. Carlos also participates in wrestling. After graduation, he plans to attend college and wrestle on a scholarship, majoring in business and entrepreneurship, graduate college debt-free and own a business while coaching wrestling. Our next is senior Tyke Andrews. Tyke is the son of Harold Andrews. Tyke plays football, basketball, and runs track. After graduation, he plans on continuing his football career at the college level. Our next senior, Jaden Blunt. Jaden is the son of Bryce and Lindsay Blunt. His siblings are Lathan and Grace. Jaden plays football and basketball. After graduation, he plans to attend OSU and major in business. Our next senior, Jonathan Castillo. Jonathan is the son of Nora Garcia. His sibling is Jesus. After graduation, he plans to go to college and become a nurse. And our next senior, Tyler Challerton. Tyler's the son of Mike and Lisa Challerton. His siblings are Reese and Reagan Wagner and Abby Challerton. Tyler is a member of the National Honor Society and a FCA officer. After graduation, he plans to attend Oklahoma State University and study engineering. Our next senior, Brady Condor. Brady is the son of Cameron and Shannon Condor. His brothers are Cash and Chase. After graduation, he plans to move back to the great state of Texas to work at Ferguson Waterworks. Our next senior is William Dodds. William is the son of Tracy and Joan Dodds. His siblings are Jean and Claire. After graduation, he plans to go to college and play football. Next is senior Killian Earhart. Killian is the son of Kelly Earhart and Amy Martin. His sibling is Carly. After graduation, he plans to go to Southwestern Oklahoma State University for pharmacy school. Our next senior tonight is Eric Ford. Eric is the son of Nancy Ford. His sibling is Nick Hoagland. Eric also does track and field. After graduation, he plans on playing college football. Next up is senior Devin Gaines. Devin is the son of Rodney Gaines and Viola Dolly. His siblings are Alex, Hugh, and RJ. After graduation, he plans on attending Oklahoma State University or OU to pursue sports management. The next senior this evening is Eric Lewis Jr. Eric is the son of Eric Sr. and Melissa Lewis. His sisters are Lindsay and Maya. Eric also runs track and participates in FCA. After graduation, he plans to play football and run track. Next senior is Omar Penate. Omar is the son of Jose and Sandali Penate. His sibling is Jose, daughter Marbley Alba Penate, and girlfriend Jessica Alba. Omar also participates in EHS Works. After graduation, he plans to attend college and be an auto body technician. Next is senior Luke Rao. Luke is the son of Shelley Millsap and Jody Rao. His siblings are Lauren, Leighton, and Logan, and nephew Lyndon. Luke also runs track and is a member of FCA. After graduation, he plans to attend college and play football. Next is senior Daniel Real. Daniel is the son of Daniel Sr. and Cueto Real. His siblings are Anel and Vanessa. After graduation, he plans to attend NOC or the University of Oklahoma to major in health and science, as well as get a business degree. Our next senior is Brock Slater. Brock is the son of Zach and Shanda Slater. His brothers are Reese, Zarek, and Jax. Brock also plays baseball. After graduation, he plans to attend Oklahoma State and major in farm and ranch management. Our next senior is Evan Sullivan. Evan is the son of Nathan and Amy Sullivan. His siblings are Olivia and Ashley. Evan is also in track and field and National Honor Society. After graduation, he plans to play football at the college level, but is undecided on his major at this time. Next is senior Marcus Tommy. Marcus is the son of Leilani Tommy. His siblings are Lucas and Faith. Marcus is also in track and Stuco vice president. After graduation, he plans to play college football. Next is senior Chancey Ward. Chancey is the son of Shane and Kelly Ward. His brother is Avery. After graduation, he plans to attend college for a degree in radiography. The senior football players would like to remember their teammate and honorary brother, Sam Aiken. Sam went to his eternal home on October 28, 2017, during his 7th grade football season. He is remembered as a loyal son, faithful friend, and talented football player. Enid Plainsmen football would like to extend their love and support to Sam's parents, Joe and Brandy Aiken. Sam's life continues to impact us, gives us the real meaning of faith, family, and football. Next, we move to senior pond members. Our first senior is Addison Decker. Addison is the daughter of James and Vanessa Decker. Her siblings are Drew, Garrett, Morgan, Tucker, and Hudson. Addie is a member of Varsity Pond, the golf team, National Honor Society, FCA Stuco Platinum E Club Hype Dance Company is very active in her church. Her plans are graduation. After graduation, are to attend the University of Oklahoma to major in communication sciences and disorders. Next is senior Ava Jackson. Ava is the daughter of Kevin and Janet Jackson. Her sisters are Brianna Walker, Lauren, and Danielle Jackson. Ava is a member of Varsity Palm, Hype Dance Company, EHS Show Choir, Platinum E President, FCA, and Intent Dance Mentorship. Her plans after graduation are to attend the college and continue dancing. Next is senior Elizabeth Owens. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jeff and Angie Owens. Her sister is Ava. Libby is a member of National Honor Society, Varsity Palm, and Platinum E Service Club Secretary. Her plans after graduation are to attend OSU and major in allied health and nutritional sciences to become a physical therapist. And next is senior Kristen Smith. Kristen is the daughter of Louise Peterson and DJ Smith. Kristen has been on the Palm team for 6 years. Her plans after graduation are to be an honor graduate and try out for a collegiate Palm team. And now senior cheer members, starting with Maddie Brandon. Maddie is the daughter of Tom and Kelsey Monteville. Her siblings are Grayson and Maddox. After graduation, she plans to attend Northwestern Oklahoma State University and get her dental assisting license to become an orthodontist assistant. Next senior, Karis Lamb. Karis is the daughter of Roger and Jenny Lamb. Her sister is Kenna. Karis also participates in EHS Works. After graduation, she plans to attend Oklahoma State University, majoring in business, and then go to a beauty college to get licensed in aesthetics. Next, we have senior Cadence McBroom. Cadence is the daughter of Amy and Roger McBroom. Her sibling is Avery. Cadence is also a member of leadership of Greater Enid, Platinum E, Blue Court, and EHS Works. After graduation, she plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in elementary education to become a teacher. Next senior is Liliana Chuling Smith. Liliana is the daughter of Amy, Bonnie, and Gregory Chuling. Her siblings are Anakin and Journey. Liliana is a member of leadership of Greater Enid, Platinum E, and EHS Works. After graduation, she plans on attending OSU to major in architectural engineering. And our final senior to be recognized is Paige Waldrop. Paige is a senior trainer, and she is the daughter of Chuck and Sonia Waldrop. Her sister is Brooke. Paige is also a member of concert choir, show choir, FCA leadership, Stuco leadership, and does athletic training for basketball and soccer. After graduation, she plans on attending Oklahoma State University to study biosystems engineering. After college, she plans to go to medical school to become a sports medicine physician. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause to our 2022 senior Plainsmen and Pacers. Before we go any further with the national anthem, we want to recognize our Enid High School girls cross-country team. They are the 2022 OSSAA 6A cross-country academic state champions. Their head coach, Mark Johnson, assistant coach, Sadie Lassiter. Well done. We also want to congratulate Sophia Falk for qualifying to compete in tomorrow's state championship race at Edmond Santa Fe. Good luck, Sophia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the colors are being presented by the Enid High School Junior ROTC. This time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize our honorary captain for tonight's game, Mr. Mark Price.
Welcome home to D. Bruce Selvey Stadium. It's another Friday Night Lights on the gridiron. The 4-4 Plainsmen get ready to face off against the 1-7 Southmoore SaberCats on senior night. And it's all coming at you live on EPS television.
And welcome back, obviously.
Hello and greetings from Enid, America. I'm Landon Collins alongside Hayden Clark. Hayden, Enid has had a couple of seniors with quite a stat line. Tell the viewers about those guys and the records they're approaching.
Just first off, congratulations to all those seniors, as this is going to be their last home game tonight. If they don't get the home playoff game, we'll get into that in a minute. Coming into senior night, lots of records that could be broken. Coming into senior night, Luke Rao is getting close to another record. He's just shy of being the 4th Enid running back to ever hit 1,500 yards on the season. Carlos Alvarado also, who already holds the career tackles by a linebacker record, is 13 tackles away from being the holder in Plainsmen history. He is at 290, and the record is 303 by Willie Harrell. And obviously our big senior, Tyke Andrews, he is 2 receptions away from being the first Plainsman receiver to ever have 100 catches on a season. He is also 2 touchdowns away from having the single season touchdown record. His record, he has already broken the record for receiving yards in a season, and he's just adding more to that.
Yeah, so I mean, tonight's game, folks, obviously the SaberCats and the Plainsmen SaberCats coming on the road to play the Plainsmen. This is going to be the first matchup between these two teams in program history. And tonight, if Enid improves to 5-4, as they're currently sitting at 4-4, this will be the first time the Plainsmen have finished 500% in the regular season since going, 600% in the regular season since going 6-4 in 2010. And right now, Enid's sitting at number 5 and 6-1. And a win tonight could keep their hopes of a home playoff game alive. And I mean, other than winning out in their 2 remaining games this week against Southmoore and next week against Norman North, they're going to need some help to keep their home playoff game dreams alive. So if Broken Arrow loses out and Enid wins out, that'll be a home playoff game. And if those results were to happen, Enid would be sitting at number 4 in possession of the home playoff game. And the other scenario is if Norman North loses to Westmore tonight and Enid beats Norman North next week in Week 10, which is the final week of the regular season, that could put the Plainsmen in possession of a home playoff game.
Yeah, and as we're getting ready to get to kickoff, let's talk about these two teams coming into this game. Southmoore 1-7 on the season, 0-5 in district play this year. They're a very hungry team, looking to get some wins to close out the season on a high note. Enid obviously looking to keep their home playoff game chance alive. They really want it, and they've been doing great this year in terms of that. Obviously, they're going to have to win out and get a little bit of help, but there's no reason why they can't do it. Our Week 0 O-line is healthy on offense, so that's a very good addition for the offense.
I mean, yeah, that's great. Big E, also known as Eric Ford, he was out for a little bit, but he's back now. He's healthy, so that's great for him. As he is a senior, he's coming back on senior night as the Plainsmen are running out of the tunnel to start senior night. It's a beautiful night tonight, Hayden. Great weather. I mean, coming into this week, we were looking at the forecast. It said it was going to be rainy at this time, but this morning it changed. There's only a 9% chance of rain at 7 p.m. and went up to 13 at 8 p.m. But it's really, really beautiful. Just a little bit chilly, but hey, that's all right. I mean, those football players, they're going to be running around, so they'll be getting warm in their gear. But so Enid won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half, so they're going to be sending it off to the SaberCats to start the game tonight.
Should be a good one. And to talk about Enid's defense a little bit, only allowing 284 points all year long. It's pretty good. And other teams are averaging 35 points per game against the Plainsmen. That's a mark that's going to need to be a little bit lower tonight. I definitely don't want to allow 35 points. That wouldn't be good, obviously. Zane Wiggins is back and healthy after missing Broken Arrow's game last week with an injury. So that's another key addition that they got on both. So they've had 2 key additions back on both sides of the ball. So Enid is going to come on to kick the ball away. We're going to see the defense on the field first.
That's a kickoff for the Plainsmen, number 12, Daniel Real.
Plainsmen are going to be kicking off from the 40-yard line like normal. To kick for Enid, the senior, number 12, Daniel Real. And back to receive for the SaberCats, number 19, Brennan Mason. Both teams are ready here on the gridiron as we're live from D. Bruce Selby Stadium here on EPS Television. It's going to be a great night of football as we're just going to be getting underway here. And Real sends a line drive taken inside the 10 by the man from the right side. And he gets taken down by a Plainsman defender, Cody Stockup, number 25 on the tackle.
Good play by Cody Stockup to get the tackle. Plainsman defense set up, looking to get a stop, get a good start.
So Jaden Blanc playing the corner position. He's been getting some wide receiver reps lately, so he's really playing both sides of the ball. So that's good for him, especially on senior night. We'll see how he can play tonight, maybe get his first touchdown on the offensive side of the ball and his first interception. He's been getting close lately. But the first snap from scrimmage, fires, and through his hands and incomplete, intended for his wideout, number 3.
Probably should have had that. Looked like it just slipped right out of his hands. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Brendan Fortune, it was intended for him, and it went straight through to the ground.
And you talked about the chances Jaden's had of an interception. He had like 3 chances against Broken Arrow. Made some really good pass breakups. So we're going to have a weird formation, 3 to the bottom.
And he's going to take it. The first run of the game gives it to number 13, and he's gobbled up quick inside the 35-yard line on the carry. Marcus Means for the SaberCats.
Tackling leader Carlos Alvarado there to make his first tackle of the night. He's looking to break the record tonight for all-time tackles. Third down and about a little long.
7 yards to go to be exact. Back to throw and hit his hands again. It's a new guy this time though. It's number 5, the intended receiver.
So another drop is going to bring up a 4th down. So now the punting unit's going to have to come out. And the dangerous D1 bound receiver, Tyke Andrews, back to return the punt.
He's been getting quite a few looks lately, and he's got that offer just recently by Oklahoma State as a preferred walk-on. And he hasn't taken one back this year. We'll see if he can take one back right here. And Box sends that one. It's going to take a bounce near the 42 and roll back to the 34-yard line. The Plainsman offense is going to set up for the first time tonight.
So one thing we didn't discuss is who's going to get the start at quarterback. It's pretty much a mystery every week. Both of them are in the huddle with helmet on, so it seems to be a game-time decision again.
Yeah, a quick 3 and out on defense. That was a good defensive stand right there to start the game. Great start for the Plainsmen. Let's see if they can get an even better start right here.
Aiden Robinson will come out looking to lead the offense to some points on the first drive of the game.
We're going to go 21 personnel for the first drive of the game with Ian Rao in the backfield. And Rao's going to try to get outside. Powers through a couple men, taken down at the 44.
I think he stiff-armed the defender to get a couple more yards. And they're going to give him a first down, so his first run is going to go for 10 or a little more.
He's approaching 1,500 yards on the year. He'd be the 4th Enid running back to hit that in school history.
If he hit it tonight, I mean, I think there's a chance that he could break the record for most yards rushing in the season.
Tonight would definitely be a great night to hit it on. Motion for the 2nd time in a row, and they're going to call a similar play call. Went more inside that time, gets down to the 48 into SaberCat territory.
Just shy of the 10-yard mark. Maybe about a 2nd in inches, so he got about 9. 2 really good, strong runs to start the game.
No targets to Tyke Andrews yet tonight. We'll see if they're going to throw it to him right here. Maybe they will. Ed Robson, his first pass attempt of the game. He's going to roll left, fire for Jaden Blunt, sideline catch, and he takes it in. First down, Enid to the 39-yard line.
He's going to get his first catch of the game on the first pass by Enid in the game. So that'll be a fresh set of downs. 2 to the top.
From the 40-yard line, Enid giving it to Brock Slater, his first carry of the game. Gets the first down and runs a man over at the 25. Knocking on the door now.
Moving the ball really well to start the game. 3 really good runs, a good pass to the sideline. His first drive has been near perfection. Getting close to the red zone, about 5 yards shy.
Plainsmen get the play call off. 5 yards shy from the red zone. They stay in the 20, to the right, 1 to the left, motion Brock Slater. Puts him back the other way. Handoff, Luke Brown finds the hole. Trying to bounce it out left side, he will. Hurdles a man inside the 10-yard line. Finally dragged down by SaberCat defender.
Great powerful run to get it inside the goal line, so that's going to be a 1st and goal.
Jacob Carruthers, 1st and goal, Plainsmen.
Watch the top on this play.
Rao finds a hole, goes forward, touchdown Enid. His first score of the night. Luke Rao takes it in from 10 yards.
Elect not to throw. Run the ball with your best runner in Luke Rao, and he gets the touchdown. That's a great start to the game for the Enid Plainsmen on offense, and a good start on defense too.
Daniel Real almost perfect on the season with extra points. And that one's good. To hold number 82, Mason Vinton, as he daps him up right after. Scores 7-0 here in Enid, America.
Quick 7-0 start for the Plainsmen. They wasted no time.
Quick 3 and out, and then a quick drive right there. Scored by Luke Rao on senior night. Double Deuce took it in from about 10 yards. Plainsmen on top by 7. Going to give it back to the SaberCats for the 2nd time tonight with only 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, very quick start. I don't think we can say that enough.
$8:10 remaining in the first quarter. Luke Rao scores from 7 yards out. Plainsmen lead 7-0.
If you're just tuning in, folks, Enid had a quick score by Luke Rao in the red zone. Here on senior night, 8:10 on the clock here in the first quarter. Enid on top by 7.
It's also blackout night, too.
Yes, in the student section blackout theme. There will be fireworks at halftime as Real sends it for the 2nd time tonight. Fielded inside the 10. Looking for a hole. And finally gets dragged down.
He had a hole. It got closed up pretty quickly. Now the defense will come back on the field for their 2nd drive.
Cruz Campbell at quarterback for the SaberCats tonight. In the backfield with him, number 13, Marcus Means, the senior tailback. As they have 3 wide receivers to the left, they're going to hand it off to Means. 4-yard gain.
I was going to say, didn't get much on first down.
Four-yard gain by Means, 2nd down and 6 from the 42. They stay in the same formation.
So trips to the top.
Motion Means are going to give it to him in the flat. Takes a spin move and then drag down quick inside the 40 at the 39. Taken back. Or they're going to say he actually has forward progression. Taken back by 1 yard.
The screen got swallowed up. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Clock's at 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Their 2nd 3rd down of the night. Last drive, they got taken off quickly with a 3-and-out. Hopefully the Plainsmen can do it again. Back to throw. And through his hands. Intended for Skylar Mayer. Freshman quarterback put it on the money, but it didn't quite go through his hands.
He was wide open on the play, but it bounced right off his hands.
Multiple drops by the SaberCats. Unfortunate for them, but good for the Plainsmen. So
3, I think, to be exact, drops.
Yes, sir. 3 drops. And now the special teams coming onto the field. Back to receive, Tyke Andrews, and a punt. Logan Boggs for Southmoore. Second consecutive 3-and-out. Box is going to boot this one. Takes a bounce at the 29, and Andrews is not going to be able to field it. Down at the 17.
Offense going to come back on. Business as usual.
Yes, sir. Business as usual. We've seen split reps 2 and 2 and 2 consecutively.
Looks like
with the 2 quarterbacks, and they're going to stay with that trend here.
Yeah, I was going to say that it looks like that's what they'll do tonight. Unless, you know, maybe one's more successful than the other, and they'll keep that one in. We saw that at Jinx.
One wide receiver to each side as they start from inside their own 20 at the 17 near the left hash. First target for Tyke tonight. He'll take it in. He'll make a couple moves, and he'll go forward for the first down, past that marker by 1 yard to the 28-yard line.
99th catch of the season will go for a first down, as he made a move to get the extra yardage. He said 99.
Robinson to the flat. Tyke Andrews takes it in for his 100th reception of the season. Stiffire gave him the Heisman move, gets to the 45.
And I believe that will be the record.
That should be the record.
Pushed out of bounds by number 4, Zephaniah Davison. First down, Enid.
Unless we hear differently, that is 100. And that's one he may remember forever.
We're going to start at the 45 after the last 2 first downs by Tyke Andrews. Brady Condor into the game at running back. Gets past midfield down at the 49 into SaberCat territory.
The senior linebacker and running back will get about 8, I believe, on the play.
Davison and number 10, Kyle Blackman on the tackle. Gain of 6, second down and 4.
Tight formation.
Handoff. Condor again. Just shy of that first down marker by inches near the 45-yard line.
Players are going to sub in. Jaden Blunk and Luke Rao will come in on third down.
So they got the power back into the game. Double Deuce has been running people over all year. He had a monstrous run against Broken Arrow last week on the road. We unfortunately lost that game, but hey.
On third down, you could...
He gave us some pay dirt on that play out for sure, Hayden.
On third down, you could expect a run, especially in a short yard situation.
From the 46, 3rd down and 1. And they will give it to Luke Rao. First down, finds the hole. In stride, gets to the 26-yard line. Taken down by Carruthers.
Having a big night to start this game in the first quarter at the 4:30 mark. He takes it for a first down and plenty more.
They're going to mark him at the 27-yard line. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Play fake, quick fire, right side. Tyke Andrews takes it and makes a move. He was looking for the end zone, but it'll get taken down at the 17, into the red zone now.
And that will be a first down. Inside the red zone now for the second time, so looking to make it 2 for 2 on red zone trips.
Enid knocking on the door here at the 17, 3:43 on the clock here in the first quarter. Up by 7. RPO left side. Slater, his first reception of the night. And another stiff arm hit out of bounds at the 6.
Good yardage on first down. So Luke Rao is now at over 1,400 yards rushing on the season. Could be looking to add another touchdown to his name.
In a tight formation now. The 2 senior wideouts to the right side. Handoff Luke Rao. Trying to get a second of the night, and he will. Another score from Double Deuce. He'll put it into the end zone, 13-0.
2 touchdowns to start the game for the senior, and his last, could be his last home game. It's the start you want. 3:26 to go in the first quarter, 13-0. Real looking to make it 14-0 to start, and he will.
3:26 on the clock here in the first quarter on senior night. The Plainsmen up by 14 against the Southmoore SaberCats. You're watching EPS Television as we're live from D. Bruce Selby Stadium. Hayden, great start so far here in the first quarter. What are your thoughts?
It's been a near perfect start in the first quarter for the Enid Plainsmen on offense and defense. Defense has been able to get off the field both times. The offense has been able to move the ball very smoothly and score on both drives.
You said it all right there, Hayden. Special teams units coming onto the field for kickoff for the 3rd time tonight. Daniel Real has had a lot of kickoffs here in senior night in the first quarter. This 4-year kicker is going to send it off. Maybe he'll get a touchback right here. That'd be pretty good to add to it.
The legendary Enid kicker.
For sure.
Will go down in history as one of the best, if not the best kicker Enid has ever seen.
Real to send it off deep to the SaberCats. Boots it from the 11. This would be a 99-yard touchdown score, but they're not going to get it. Down to the 41 on the return, number 19, Brennan Mason.
An important game in 6A ball right now. Norman North at Westmore. Norman North up 8, 14-6 in the first quarter with 6 minutes to go. So an important game to note. Some help that they need. Norman North would need to lose this game, and we would need to beat them next week.
That would be one of the playoff scenarios. The second one would be, obviously we'd have to win next week as well and this week, but Broken Arrow would have to lose tonight to Jinx.
And that game is going to get started
next
soon.
week to Bixby, as their first play of this possession is going to be a 2-yard gain by his running back. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Marcus Means on the carry.
Good stop by the Plainsmen defense on first down.
From the 44-yard line in the spread formation. Motion. Freshman looking through his hands, and another drop by the SaberCats.
Lots of drops tonight. So official numbers for Luke Rao on the season: 1,430 rushing yards right now. 70 yards away from being that 4th running back ever to hit 1,500.
Yeah, he is. If we get a drive to start deep, maybe from the 20, maybe the 15, just somewhere behind the 30 at least, he could break one off and get that record, or we could go a couple drives. But right now we're on defense. We're going to have to see what happens. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's back to throw. He's going to go left sideline, take it in by his wideout, Brennan Mason. 11-yard reception to the 49.
Could be. I think that might be the first time they've moved the chains on offense tonight on the Cats.
It is.
So they're going to run a hurry up.
Freshman quarterback on that throw, Cruz Campbell. Trying to get Enid to jump off the line. And they're into the spread formation with 2 to each side now. Campbell on 1st and 10, over the middle, hit hard by Alvarado. Forces the drop intended for number 5.
That's a great pass breakup by Carlos Alvarado. That's textbook right there.
That is textbook right there. He saw it, he read the quarterback's eyes and knocked him down immediately. Right as that receiver came intact with that football. After the incompletion, 2nd down and 10 from the 49. And some jumping off the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it will be on the SaberCats.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty to the 46-yard line.
After the first down, SaberCats are kind of stalling on offense a little bit now.
They are. They're going to need a big play right here. Maybe 7, 8 yards, gets that medium spot, but for now they're going to hand it off to Means, and he's only going to get 2 on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 13.
Zane Wiggins going to come in on this 3rd down. Looking to get the stop on a 3rd and pretty long. 13 to be exact. Play clock down at 10.
Motion to a trips formation, fires. Left sideline, do they say he has it? They say he does. But he's just close off that 1st down marker. It's going to be 4th and no, they're going to say he has it. 1st and 10 SaberCats.
Yeah, it looks like he caught that just right at the 1st down marker. So that'll be a 1st down on the Toe tap. That was a good catch.
Skylar Mayer on the reception for Southmoore. Gets them to the 39. A minute 47 in the first, giving it to Means. He'll try to power forward, but he won't get much. Only 4 on that play.
Defense still holding strong, even though the SaberCats are moving the ball a little bit. Subs are going to come in. With the out, Tyler in.
Means for the second time in a row, taken down behind the line of scrimmage, 1 yard loss. See if Enid defenders got there.
Alvarado and Combs there to get the tackle.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 36-yard line. Minute 15 remaining here in the first.
Minute left in the first quarter.
Enid sending 5, throws it to the flat, taken in by Mason, stiff arm against Devin Gaines. He gets the first down into the red zone, taken down at the 18 by Britton Combs.
Got hit hard, but he still got the first down. Made Devin miss.
Oh, that was a great move by him. But hopefully we can get him next time there. 47 seconds on the clock.
Devin doesn't usually miss, and I don't think he will next time.
For sure. Clock's going to stop after he gets out of bounds. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Means stays in the backfield with Campbell. Play fake. Lob pass, and it's tipped. Intended towards the center of the end zone. Into double coverage. Gains on the tip.
Yeah, after missing the tackle, he ends up getting the pass breakup, so it's good rebound by Devin Gaines.
Clock stops at 42.8 seconds.
2nd down and 10.
Means making moves. Gets near that first down marker. Just short by a little bit. 3rd down and 1 upcoming onto the field. And there's a whistle. We're sitting at the 8-yard line with 25 seconds on the clock.
Eric Lewis there to make the tackle.
Approaching the end zone, Southmoore looking to get on the board the first time tonight. Over the middle, and it's deflected. Jaden Blanc makes a play on the football and tips that one into the air, and it's incomplete.
Good pass breakup in the end zone.
4th down and 1. They need to get a first down unless if they bring the field goal unit out, but it looks like they're staying on the field.
You're down 14 early. It makes sense to go for it, especially this close. See if the Plainsmen can get the stop on 4th down.
Whistle on the field and a timeout.
Plainsmen are going to call their first timeout with about 15 seconds left in the first quarter. It's going to be 14-0. SaberCats knocking on the door for their first points in the game. Let's see if the Plainsmen defense can get the stop on 4th down, though.
We've seen a lot of red zone stops. Tyson Kennedy, a couple of interceptions in the red zone this season. Freshman's made some plays on the ball. We also had some linebackers get to the perimeter and stop them. Hayden, what are your thoughts? What do you think we could see right here, 4th down and 1?
Let's just see what happens on 4th down, but nothing else to say. They just need to get the stop.
Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left, 4th down and 1 from the 8-yard line. 14 seconds on the clock, giving it to Means, and he'll get that 1st down at the 4. Taken down by Britton Combs.
They don't get the stop, but they avoid the touchdown. And
Means again. Reaching for the goal line. He's going to get there. Touchdown, Southmoore. Their first score of the game. Touchdown by the tailback. Just like how Enid did it. Score's going to be 6-14.
So they're going to score on the last play of the first quarter.
Yes, they will. And the PAT unit onto the field. Number 83, Madden Overton, to send this up, and it is good. 14-7 is the score here at D. Bruce Selby Stadium. If you're just tuning in, Enid had 2 consecutive touchdowns. Southmoore just got on the board for their first score of the night. Enid with 2 timeouts, Southmoore with 3, and the special teams unit's going to be coming on the field here shortly.
Southmoore moved the ball pretty well on that drive after 2 really bad drives to start the game. Lots of drops.
But then they kind of bounced back on that this previous drive we just saw.
But Enid made them earn it. Enid played good defense for the most part on that drive.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we can hold them
I think
on that 4th down and 1 next time. I mean,
yeah,
I've seen them do that before. Yeah, for sure. An important score around the state to get a home playoff game for the Enid Plainsmen. Number 3 in the district, Norman North, facing off against the Westmoore Jaguars. They go on the road. Westmoore losing at home 6-21 against the Timberwolves, who Enid's going to be playing next week. And if the Timberwolves lose tonight and Enid wins next week, that's a home playoff game for the Plainsmen.
We'll be keeping you updated on that score as often as we can.
And also the Jinx BA game.
As that game is just now getting started. That's another big game for Enid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The 2 most dangerous people on Enid's team, Double Deuce and Tyke Andrews, back to receive this kick. I mean, Landon, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be scared if I saw those 2 back there ready to return a kick.
I would too, but Southmoore could be sending an onside kick, maybe even a squib right here with this formation.
That's a very interesting formation.
Sending that one lob right side out of bounds and a flag.
You can't kick the ball out of bounds, so that will be a penalty, but they're not even going to kick it Tyke or Luke's way. Shout out to Mr. McKinney for taking yearbook pictures as he comes in here to take the yearbook pictures for the year. Very good teacher around our campus. Very good guy.
Yeah, I mean, make sure to see those pictures of me and Hayden and Eric, the statistician, next to me. And the yearbook later on this year. Firing right side in the flat. Tyke Andrews takes it up the sideline. Tried to stay in bounds. Gets out of bounds at the 36.
Big catch to start the drive for number 9. Maybe a first down way more. We didn't say, but Bennett Percival in at quarterback for this drive, so they're going to split time for sure now.
Yes, he is at quarterback. Tyke Andrews, 2 touchdowns away from the most touchdowns in Plainsman history in a single season by one player.
Let's see if he can get one on this drive.
And the 21 personnel formation. Percival improvising. And a quick fire to the left side. That's taken in by Slater at the 29.
Really smart decision by Bennett to throw the ball that way. He had his eyes downfield for a minute and saw the double coverage on Tyke Andrews, so he decides to roll out and extend the play. He's able to throw it to the sideline to Slater for a couple yards. That's a good play on first down.
That was a great play by Percival. His first, or I guess second pass attempt of the game. He went to the left side that time, and yeah, he did that right there.
Instead of throwing it deep or taking it himself, he takes the easy yards on first down. That's a smart decision.
2nd and 3 from the 28 on the left hash. Handoff, Rao finding his hole, and he'll get that first down at the 17-yard line, knocking on the door here.
Took a defender with him for the first down. Pretty impressive to shake that tackle. As they are inside the red zone for the 3rd time now. Looking to make it perfect 3 for 3 on the night.
The hat trick. And as Brady Connor's in the game, I was about to say hat trick for Luke Rao on touchdowns, but Bennett Percival is going to hand that off to the other senior running back. He's only going to get 2.
Kind of bulldozes his way for a couple yards, gets 2. Could be setting up a pass play. So that's going to be a gain of 3, is what they say. Unless they're wrong.
10:40 on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain by Brady Connor, rolling right. Percival looking, and he's going to have to throw that away out of bounds.
Had an open man for a moment. Tyke Andrews in the back corner of the end zone. Just pressure got to him, couldn't throw it down there. He ends up throwing it away. Another smart decision to not take the sack and throw the ball away to avoid a 3rd and really long.
They take Blaine Parks out of the game, the sophomore tight end, and put in number 1, Jaden Blunk. Suave, I'm going to make a new nickname right now. He plays offense, he plays defense. Suave's 2-1, Hayden. You like that?
I like that. I think he'd appreciate that too.
Hey, he gets a target right here. That'd be fantastic. 3rd down and 8. They've been perfect in the red zone and a timeout on the field.
Plainsmen called their 2nd timeout of the game. 14-7, Enid knocking on the door for pay dirt. 10:29 to go. We will be back in a moment. Big 3rd down, in a way. So they're going to be looking to put up 6 again for the 3rd time in the red zone.
1-on-1 at the bottom, Tyke Andrews, but they're going to give it to the senior running back. And the ball's on the ground, picked up by the SaberCats. Slater trying to drag him down. He goes for a lot of yards down inside the 45.
Wonder if the snap was muffed, or if it was just a fumble by the running back. Regardless, that's a turnover you don't want to see, but there is a flag down.
That was after he picked up the football, so it's going to stay Southmoore football here. Called by head ref Sean Hawk and this officiating crew. It's going to talk it over with the head coach for the SaberCats, Jake Mondin.
Big mistake by Enid, but they'll do better next time.
For sure, Hayden, for sure. It's going to be 2 and 3 in the red zone tonight. Southmoore potentially could be tying the game up right here with 10 minutes here in the first half.
See if the defense can get a stop, not let them score.
There you go. It is a dead ball and sportsmanlike contact against Southmoore.
So that penalty brings them out of Plainsmen territory. They would have really good field position to start. Now they do not. Down near the 41.
So they're going to start at the right hash here. Enid looking for a stop after an unfortunate fumble on the previous play, and a deep shot overthrows his receiver intended for number 3, Brendan Fortune.
Plainsmen defenders closer than the receivers were. Little bit of a head scratching throw.
Clock's going to stop after the incompletion at 10 minutes and 8 seconds. Looking to get Enid to jump. SaberCat offensive coordinator was at Enid years ago, but they're going to give it to Means. The senior running back gets dragged back 5 yards by Enid defensive lineman, Drayden Russell.
Russell with his first big play of the game. Huge loss. That'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Enid looking to put them off of the field, get the ball back and put this to a 2-score game. But it's a 3rd down and 15. Southmoore is hungry for a first down right here. 2 wide receivers to each side. Back to throw. Over the middle, takes it in. Mason down at the 42-yard line.
Big catch from Southmoore. Now Southmoore is moving the ball well. Enid's defense is going to need to lock up. Get the stop.
Into Plainsmen territory now. Trying to get that snap count. Staying in the same formation. Now communicating. Campbell back to throw. Quick fire right side. Intended for his wide out at the 40-yard line. But it's too far right.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd down. Another mistake by Southmoore's offense. They've been inconsistent with the passing game. There's a drop, missed throw, but they've had some big plays. That time there was no big play.
Campbell handed it off. Means looking for a hole. Hit hard, stays on his feet. And taken down by the legs by Zane Wiggins, number 8. A huge gain and closer to a first down, shy by 1 yard.
Wow, I thought he was going to go down. There was like 2 Plainsmen linemen there to swallow him up.
Handoff Means again. And he's going to get that first down to the 31-yard line.
Number 13, Marcus Means carries for a first down at the 39. Tackled by Tyson Kennedy, first down.
They get down to around the spot, probably a little more than where they would have started with the penalty. So they make the yards back and then some.
They take Means out of the game and put Carruthers in. Motioning Mason. Now Campbell. Play fake. Looking right sideline. Has his man beat. Taken in by Mason on the right sideline into the red zone. Southmoore moving the chains to the 13.
Explosive play in the passing game. Had his defender, Eric Lewis Jr., beat. It's going to be a first down inside the red zone.
After the completion, Campbell over the middle, taken in down at the 3, tackled by Brady Condor.
Good catch on the slant. Brady Condor there, the other 11 on the field there to get the tackle. Stop it, scoring. So now it's first and goal.
Cruz Campbell handed it off. Carruthers going forward. Ball's out. Picked up. Jaden Pluck. He's got daylight. Down the sideline. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Jaden Pluck. Suave's 2-1. Takes it in. 100 yards. What a play.
What a play by Mr. 2-1. He's been close to those big plays all year long. Pass breakups, close to interceptions, close to big catches, and he gets the biggest play of his career to this point tonight.
That was
his
a huge
last
play.
game at home.
I mean, he had the touchdown reception last year against Edmond Santa Fe. They were knocking on the door in that red zone. I remember that. And he got his first touchdown reception right there, his first defensive touchdown. It was a fumble. He's had a couple of interception opportunities, but Blanc right there picked that ball up. He fumbled it right at the 1, took it in, 100 yards into the end zone.
Moved from one side to the other. Touchdown. And he'll remember that touchdown for the rest of his life. After a quick break, we will go on for the extra point. Brother Senior Real ready to kick the extra point and make it a 14-point lead.
And the refs talking it over with head coach Jake Mondin for the Cats. But right now, it stands 27 is the score here at D. Bruce Selby Stadium. 7:26 on the clock here in the first half. So they will bring the special teams units out, for the PAT.
So an interesting little thing to note, only seniors for Enid have scored so far tonight. Luke Rao and Jaden Blanc.
That is very interesting. Get no passing, if they don't have any passing touchdowns, but I really doubt that's going to happen.
I doubt it too.
Obviously with your sophomore and junior quarterback. And they're going to move Enid back a little bit for this PAT. After the costly mistake, PAT's up and it's good.
7:26 to go. 21-point lead for the Enid Plainsmen. Lead by 14. 21-7, 14
there you
point
go. Hey,
lead.
that's
Thank you for correcting me, Landon.
Yes, sir. But yeah, the special teams unit's going to be coming onto the field again. Enid going on to defense. Hey, that was a great play. Maybe we could see another scoop and score.
Man, that would be crazy. I know you'd be going wild if that happened again.
I'd go ballistic, Hayden, that's for sure.
I know you would.
Beautiful night tonight, huh, Hayden?
It really is. You know, the sunset at about the national anthem was pretty beautiful, I'd say.
It really was. If you guys were tuned in for that,
you're starting.
You definitely saw it. And if you weren't tuned in, go ahead and rewind the stream right now. I mean, it was beautiful.
Come on now, what are you doing? It was amazing. You started the conversation well.
Oh, I sure did.
Yeah, and speaking of starting things well, the Plainsmen starting this game well in the first half. 7:26 to go, 21-7, 14 points. I got it right this time.
There you go, Hayden. That's great. Cats trailing by 14 here in the first half. Real onside kick. Who's got it? Enid's got it.
What a play by the Plainsmen kicking team.
Britton Combs recovers that one past midfield. So that went 10 yards, and it's going to stand.
Real making his case for best kicker in Enid history on the perfect
Hayden,
onside
that's
kick.
For sure.
Oh, man. You know, they really told Southmoore, we don't want to let you have the ball back.
They did say that. They kept him away from the end zone after the fumble. Scoop and score, Jaden Blanc now 1st and 10 from the 48. 2 yards into Cat territory. Play fake, rolling left side. Robinson having to heave this one wide open. Brock Slater takes it in, and they're going to say he has 8 yards on that one.
That was a really good improvisation by Aiden Robinson on the play.
Good 9 yards, second down.
Improvisation.
You know, I can get words wrong sometimes.
Hey, you know what? The play was great by Slater, so I'm not going to worry about the mess up right there.
He just made a good play with the ball in his hands.
He's had a couple receptions himself on his senior night. Let's see if he can get into the end zone here on this drive.
Let's see if Tyke Andrews can get in the end zone for the first time tonight, too.
And Jaden Blunt's into the game. They'll give it to him. He's looking for a burst. He will get a burst. Jaden Blunt cutting upfield. Down at the 27 flag at the 45. And they're probably going to take that one back. They're probably going to have to replay second down.
So, officially, Jaden Blunt's scoop and score was 101 yards, a new record for him.
That was amazing, dude. There's nothing else to say about it.
Everyone's breaking records tonight.
Indeed. Just a record-breaking type of season for the Plainsmen. Alvarado coming up on that tackle record. Luke Rao had over 301 game week 5 homecoming against Moore, and he's approaching that 1,500 mark. He could maybe get it on this drive.
Tyke broke the reception record tonight, looking to break the touchdown record too.
He's 2 away from that record. Robinson, they give it to the senior Tyke Andrews. He's going to break a tackle and get down to the 44.
Big catch for him.
43, excuse me.
Going to get it closer and make it a third down.
5:55 on the clock here in the first half.
Having a really good first half, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Without a doubt. Everyone's happy.
We've seen a lot of ground and pound tonight by Rao as they put a new wideout into the game. 13, Zaire Allen. So they could air it out a little bit here with sophomore quarterback Aiden Robinson as they're sitting at the 43 on a 3rd down and 5. 5:25 left in this second quarter. But they're going to stay on the ground, and it's going to be Luke Rao with the first down and even more down to the 32-yard line.
Bullying his way through defenders, and we're going to have a sub. Blake Fusca is in that running back.
Yes, sir.
Fusca. see if he can rip off a pretty good run.
His first varsity carry, they're gonna give it to him. He finds a hole, breaks tackles, looking like a mini Luke Rao out there, first down into the red zone.
A mini Luke Rao, that's a good way of saying it.
And hey, they got the same drip out there on the field. He's just 2 off of the number mark. Well, that's a first down into the red zone to the 18.
You know, somehow Luke Rao makes wearing no gloves or anything look really drippy.
He really does. I mean, Luke started playing varsity his sophomore season. And now look where he's at, and look at Fuchs out there. He's getting some snaps.
Yeah, he could be the next
alongside
Luke
his
Rao.
sophomore quarterback. Second consecutive carry. And that's a power forward that I've been seeing from another guy who plays running back. He's going to get to the 13. And they'll take him out of the game and put Luke Rao into the game.
Baby Luke getting 2 really good carries tonight.
Four minutes on the clock, ticking down as we speak. 21-7, Enid knocking on the door. Tight formation, motion, Tyke Andrews, they'll give it to him. And a whistle on the field, that could have been a touchdown. He's dangerous.
Too dangerous.
And they're going to move the Plainsmen back right here.
Penalty goes against the Plainsmen. 5-yard penalty remains second down.
Approaching the, or we're at the 4-minute mark. 8 under the 4-minute mark. 21-7, looking for another touchdown. Had pay dirt 2 different ways tonight. Let's see if they can make it a 3rd different way on a passing touchdown.
They stay in the tight formation. Handoff, Luke Rao finds a hole, looking to bounce it outside. Goes forward. 9-yard gain for Rao, down at the 10. Even deeper into the red zone, approaching the end zone here.
Third down and short for Enid.
So they don't call it a first down, they'll call it a 3rd and short. About 2. 3 minutes to go.
On blackout theme night here on senior night. 2:58 on the clock if you're just tuning in. Plainsmen up by 14 here at the end of the first half. And it's a handoff to Luke Rao. He'll get to the 5-yard line. And that's a first down. 1st and goal now for Enid.
Moving the chains.
Brady Connor
in.
Yes, Brady Connor coming into the game.
And the Russell bros are in.
Luke Rao, 104 yards on the night on the ground.
Well, look at this on the Wildcat.
He could get his 3rd touchdown right here on a 1st and goal.
He could throw it too.
Maybe a jump pass. Sooners tried that, it didn't work, and they'll give it to him. Touchdown.
Makes it look easy, but there's a flag down.
They're going to say the touchdown is no good. Or maybe they will count it. What do they say?
I believe they say touchdown.
They do say touchdown. Real's coming onto the field to kick it.
You can't deny him.
I cannot deny him, Hayden. He's spectacular.
I was talking about the refs, but yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, both ways. 2:13 on the clock. 27-7. Enid up by 20. Mason Benton with some drip out there. I've been talking to him in the hallways. Talked to him today. He said, hey, I listen to every playback. So right here, to hold number 82, Mason Denton. And to send it up, number 12, Daniel Real. Snap, hold, kick, splits it through, and that one's good. 28-7 scored here.
Yeah, good on you to give our holder some love. We don't give him enough appreciation for what he does.
He's got some great hands. He used to be a wide receiver back in middle school. And I know he's on the depth chart to play wide receiver, but he probably has the best hands on this Plainsman football team, and that's why he's the holder.
Yeah, well, let's see if he gets some reps at wide receiver tonight.
That could be possible.
Yeah, he very possibly could. Plainsmen rolling out to a 21-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And Landon, you want to tell us about your halftime interview?
I have a halftime interview with Mrs. Clardy. It's going to be a great one. Stay tuned in for that one, folks. Coming up here in about 2 minutes. 2:13 on the clock here in the first half.
I know you'll do great with that.
Thank you very much, Enid. So there's a penalty that's going to put Enid to the Cats, 45. Real to sent this one.
You know, Landon, it would be wild if we saw another onside kick here.
Very gutsy, but it is possible.
Not the first time it would have been done this season.
Let's just not jinx them, Hayden.
You're right. I'll knock on wood.
And it's just going to be a lob kick, no onside. The bounce hits his hands. Oh, and almost recovered. But it's going to be out of bounds inside the 25.
Took a lucky SaberCat bounce. That would have been disastrous.
Fireworks display coming up. Will be right after the chicken pop performances, and all the lights will be right after that display.
From their own 22. Handoff means getting to the 26.
2 minutes to go.
Tackled by number 74, Gustavo Renteria. Official timeout on the field.
Clock's going to stop at 1:59 here in the second quarter. After the carry by Means, he gets to the 26, and a quick break on the field.
Oh my gosh, I thought freaking 2 was live. No, Baker's gonna beat me.
You know, Landon, if it'll load, I'll be able to say it. Jinx and Broken Arrow tied up at 14 early in the game. Very exciting one. It's very important. We need Jinx to lose.
We need Broken Arrow to lose this game. Hayden. It's all right, though.
I hope
they got to lose this
score.
game and next week against Bixby, which is probably pretty possible. Bixby sitting at 48 in the country. They've been blowing out every single team so far this season on a 50-plus game winning streak.
Highlight of the season being an 80-0 win.
They're on the highest active winning streak
in the
country, too. Is it 57 or 58?
Before I say anything, let's do our research.
So we usually research, but we don't research on
have
Bixby
that
on
on
the
there.
Enid Southmoore game.
It's 57 or 58. We'll just leave it at that.
Scores of interest. First half, Jinx and Broken Arrow tied at 14-14. And Norton North leads Westmore 28-14.
I know what you want.
6. Clock starts ticking as we speak. Play fake. Rolling right, Campbell looking for his wide out. Gets hit hard on the backfield by Russell. Incomplete.
Trying to set up a screen. Couldn't set it up at all. It's third down.
He's at 9-6.
So, 3rd and 6. Pass caught, but he's going to get tackled immediately.
Pass is complete.
Thank you, Hayden, for covering me right there.
You're welcome. As they're
Talking to our teacher, Mr. Baker, but 1:45 on the clock.
going to move the chains.
It's going to be a first down and 10 at the 32 from the left hash. Cruz Campbell with Marcus Means in the backfield, 2 to each side.
Just getting my practice in for girls.
He's
basketball.
looking and he gets sacked. Omar Penate gets him on the 1-yard sack behind the line of scrimmage to the 29. Or excuse me, 31.
And he's excited. He's an absolute dog on the field. Senior lineman getting his first sack of the game.
Back to throw. Fires. Taken in at the 50. Out of bounds at the 46.
1 minute and 8 seconds to go. First down. Flip the field.
1:08 on the clock. Driving the ball down the field. They're going to have to use their time wisely here if they want to get on the board before the end of the first half.
Let's see if the Plainsmen defense can get a stop and not allow them to score points on this drive. Go in with a big 21-point lead or more.
Freshman quarterback sends a motion to a trips right formation. He's looking that way. That pass is incomplete. Knocked out of his hands by number 21, Eric Lewis Jr. Cheeto.
As they call him.
And they might give him a flag and an automatic first down. I didn't see much contact. Quite questionable, but they're going to give him the first down.
Eric Cheeto Lewis.
Southmoore pumped up after that call.
Commits the controversial penalty.
Trips left this time. They switch it.
Fans boo that call. 59.4 seconds to go.
From the 21-yard line, 1 yard shy of the red zone. Quick fire! Was it intercepted? They say he's out of bounds. Jaden Blunt, almost his second turnover of the night.
That was almost a jaw dropper. That would have been an amazing play. Even you got excited, Landon, don't lie.
I dropped my jaw, Hayden.
Yeah,
Almost.
almost.
After the incompletion, clock ticking at 50. Over the middle, incomplete. On the coverage, Tommy and Alvarado.
You know you were excited for him.
Oh, I was definitely excited for Suave's 2-1 right there. Unfortunately, did not count. 48 seconds on the clock now.
I'm telling you, it was that close.
And yeah, it was a close one. He had that amazing 101 yard touchdown when they were knocking on the door, and they are right now.
I'm sure he'll get it next time.
What's going to happen? They look his way. He almost did it again. Incomplete. Hits his hands.
You know what I was going to say about that, but so now it's a 4th down and 10.
Timeout on the field. 44.3 seconds on the clock in the first half.
34 seconds left in the first half.
Southmoore has possession of the football from the 21. Could be a quick 4 and out, or they could kick the field goal. They go into the half with 3 points.
Yeah.
Fourth and 10 from the 21 in a tight formation from the Cats here. They need to get to at least the 11-yard line to keep this drive alive. Cruz Campbell in the shotgun motion. Needs. His eyes are left side. It's batted down by Marcus Tommy, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Enid football. 39 seconds remaining.
All the seniors making big plays tonight. Southmoore handing them big plays left and right.
A couple of mistakes by the SaberCats, but that's fortunate for the Plainsmen as they're getting the ball at the end of the first half. Hopefully, I mean, you never know. They could just run this clock out, or they could try and score, get up by even more.
I would say that they'd throw the bomb up to Tyke Andrews if he were on the field, but he is not.
The deep man, Tyke Andrews, but it looks like they're just going to knee the football right here.
He is on the field, my mistake.
And he's just going to take the knee. The clock is going to run out. And we're approaching the end of the half. Some scores to update you on around the state. 3 Norman North at Westmore. 35-14. T-Wolves on top. And the other big game that's important, Broken Arrow at Jinx. 14-14 is the score in the first quarter. They started that game at 7:33 minutes remaining. We've had a good first half of football by the Plainsmen. Hayden, what are your thoughts?
It's been a near-perfect game on both sides of the ball. Nothing else to say besides that. Offense has been playing near perfection, only missed 1 time in the red zone. Near perfection. Defense has been getting stops, huge turnover on the fumble, scoop and score by the 2-and-1 man, Jaden Blanc or Suave. I mean, it's been perfect.
It's been great. Thank you for saying that stuff for us, Hayden.
Plenty of records.
Coming in, yeah, plenty of records.
And plenty of big plays by the seniors. So,
I mean, we're coming into halftime now, so we got a couple of big festivities coming up. And go ahead, Hayden, sorry.
Let's see if they can continue that success in the second half and get a much-needed win tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So a couple of festivities at halftime tonight. The important one, if you're tuning in, interview with the lady herself, Mrs. Clardy, upcoming soon here shortly.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the halftime show. This week I'm with Miss Clary. Miss Clary, how you doing tonight?
I'm awesome. How about you?
I'm doing great. There's been a great game so far.
It really
for the
has.
Plainsmen, 28-7 to current score. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's awesome. We have really done well this whole season. We're 4-3. I have not seen that in a long time. I've been around in the actual school system since 2012, and we have come a long way in the last few years. I see them building each year and getting better and better and better, and I see that our seniors have really stepped up to the plate and have done great things. Taiki, Luke, Carlos,
Daniel too, yeah.
Daniel,
great kicker.
I give them all the props.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great season so far. First playoff appearance since 2010, and right now we're sitting at 4-4, and we haven't got to that 600% mark since 2010 as well. So it's been a great year, and we've seen a lot of good things. And Enid, they've had a couple of seniors who have led them to their first playoff appearance in a while. So what are your thoughts on Coach Woods and how he's been building this program in the past 4 years?
He's done a very good job. I see them through the summer, what he has done, what he's trying to build character in the young men and so forth. And so that's an awesome goal and step for Enid.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the athletics are doing really good this year. We actually, your daughter, Serena Williams, she's on that softball team. They've done really well. Tell me about that.
I'm very proud of the softball team. I know 4 years ago when she first started, I think they won maybe 2 or 3 games per season. And now this year, they were 21-17, and they have not been have not won that many games in God knows how long. And I'm just so proud because, we have won the state academic this year, and there's other young ladies that have stepped up as seniors.
Yeah.
We had 3 seniors this year, and they've really stepped up to the plate. And we had other young ladies, juniors and sophomores, that also stepped to the plate. It was kind of like when you want to win, you go out there and you play to win. And I seen a lot of that in those girls this year, and I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of all of the actual activities and so forth. We had volleyball that done very well. We have cross country that won state academics this year also too, that was just announced this evening. And so I'm proud of all of them, and I have seen them all step up and do good.
Yeah, I mean, all the athletics they've been stepping up, like you said. Those 3 great seniors, they've done outstanding. And those juniors, first team offensive player of the year for the Big 7 district, Caitlin Bezchek, and then on the defensive side, the other junior, Chloe Robinson.
Yep.
They definitely, one's pitching, one's catching. That's great.
I see those 2 young ladies going a lot further in their in their career, and it's awesome. They have endured a lot, and they've hung in there, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, your role at Enid High School, the high school financial administrative assistant, what's your favorite part about that role?
It's actually interacting with all of the different activities. We have probably about 50 different organizations within the school, from athletics to non-athletics. And so it's just interacting with them, helping them to be able to do different things and making sure that they are equipped with what they need when they go out. Like you guys, for example, when you go to the different games and stuff, make sure that you have everything that you need, your meals and so forth, and different things like that, and just seeing how you guys operate.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of programs that you get to help out with the financial side. What are some other ones that you like to be a part of?
Just the different groups we have, the organizations, whether it be the teaching, the certified versus non-certified, and how we can all work together as a team, because it's not just one person, it's everybody that makes everything click at the school.
Yeah, I mean, some people may not know this, but you were a graduate of Enid High School. What year did you graduate?
Back in 1983. It'll be 40 years next year for us.
Nice. What were some of your 1983? That was 1 year off of the Plainsmen football state title. It just clicked in my head.
Yes.
But so you probably knew Lydell Carr.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was a year younger. I know him very well. We used to hang in the same circles and different things like that. So, yes, I know his family very well. Chetty, Laudell, Thomas, all of those young men. Yeah, we were all went to school together.
Yeah, some of Carr's family actually last year K-State commit who was now there, the defensive end Donovan Ryman. He's his cousin, so
Right.
that's a pretty good one.
Yes.
And Enid, they've had a lot of success lately.
They have.
Luke Rao getting a lot of looks from Division I colleges along with Tyke. Luke's getting some looks from Baylor, and he got his offer from Drake Tyke.
Yes.
OSU, and in the paper today, or excuse me, yesterday, Texas A&M and a couple other Power 5 schools. But that's really good how they've been getting those looks from those Power 5 schools.
And that's awesome because you want our young man to go on to bigger and better things and so forth. And so I could see them playing at one of those those colleges and so forth. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Miss Clardy, thank you for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Great
having me.
interview. Your debut on EPS TV, I believe. That's correct?
Yes.
There you go. Well, I had a great time interviewing you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And welcome back to the second half of the Plainsmen's game against the Southmoore SaberCats. I believe I got that right.
Yes, you did.
It's a little bit chilly, so I had to put the sweater on. But
It is a little bit chilly. I'm going to take this down, but
Players,
it's been a great first half, Hayden.
Players
28
probably not so chilly, all warmed up after the exciting first half for them, up 28-7 coming into the second half, looking to keep that momentum going and come out with a big win in this game. To recap, the offense has been near perfection as well as the defense. The offense, 3 rushing touchdowns from the man double deuce, Luke Rao. Not as much in the passing game as you'd like. Tyke Andrews yet to catch a touchdown. I believe he will in the second half. On defense, the big scoop and score by who you call the 2-in-1 man, Jaden
Yes, I
Suave
do.
Blanc. I mean, they just really have to continue that success in the second half, come out with a big win, and go to Norman North next week and take them on.
I mean, yeah, it's a big game for sure. Last home game of the season, senior night. But it's not only a big game for these seniors, but for some of these underclassmen, if they keep this lead up coming into this second half, coming out of the gates, that could be an opportunity for those younger guys to get some reps in on some Friday night action.
Can see an early look at them, or what the team will look like next year. These younger guys are going to have to step up. These seniors who have made some really great plays tonight, not going to be here after this year. These young guys are going to have to step up come next year.
Yeah, for sure. 8 starters from both sides of the ball that are seniors, and there's 11 men on the field from each team at a time. So you're going to have 3 returning starters on both sides of the ball next year. So the Plainsmen are going to try to make it count this season while they can. As we start the second half, out of bounds and a flag, Plainsmen are getting the football to start.
Yeah, so we talked about it in the rushing game. Luke Rao, 131 yards in the first half rushing, 3 touchdowns, 15 yards away from the fourth 1,500 yard season rushing as a running back. Tyke Andrews with 5 catches for 73 yards. Very great to start. Aiden Robinson been perfect passing on the night, 7 for 7 for 80 yards. Bennett Percival, 2 for 3, 27 yards. So 200 total yards on offense with many more to come. So Aiden's going to come in to start this half.
It's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line for Enid. Sophomore in at quarterback, Luke Rao. End of the game at tailback. 2 wide receivers to the left, and they have a tight end out there along with the H-back, number 33, Joshua Withy. First snap from scrimmage to start the second half. And this first play is going to be Luke Rao. Powers forward, 7-yard gain.
So now he's 8 yards away.
Suave and Washington coming into the game. And Parks and Withy coming out. They're going to spread the ball out more with this formation, I suppose, if they're bringing more of these skill guys out.
Mm-hmm. You know, expect to see your traditional deep bomb throw to Tyke Andrews at some point in the second half.
Yeah, the Southmoore defense either runs man-to-man or cover 1. So it's going to be difficult to guard him. And it's a screen play to Tyke in the flat. Cuts it back the other way. He's got moves. Tyke Andrews inside the 40.
He got shifty with it and made everyone miss in the area. Good first down. Getting close. He may be at the 100-yard mark now. On the game.
It's going to be first and 10 at the 36-yard line from the right hash.
So.
Condor in at running back now. Takes the snap, hands it off to him. He won't get anywhere, but they're going to give him a yard off of forward progression. It's going to be second down and 9. .53 on the clock here in the third quarter. Just started the second half. Plainsmen on their first drive of the third quarter. Looking to get on the board here first in the second half.
Yeah, come out. swinging in the beginning of this second half. Clock ticking, getting close to the 10-minute mark.
8 seconds on the play clock. Tight formation this time. And it's a handoff. Brady Condor gets tripped up after he finds a hole.
Southmoore player, number 9, lost their helmet. So they're going to have to go out for a play.
Taking his spot on this play, number 28, Jacob Parker for the Cats. So the first third down of the second half right here. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 at the 30-yard line. They stay tightened up here. Motion Slater, but it's a pass play, play fake over the middle. Bit of miscommunication. He was looking for Tyke, incomplete. Threw that into double coverage.
Nearly a pick on the play. That's going to be 4th down, 4. And it looks like they may stay aggressive and go for it. This was 4-down territory, so it makes all sense to go for it.
Washington into the game. This is going to be their first 4th down attempt of the night for the Enid Plainsmen here in the 3rd quarter with 9:55 remaining. Clock stops after that incompletion.
Southmoore trying to get hyped on the sideline, see if Enid can silence them.
Sophomore's rolling, trying to buy time over the middle, and he looked for Blanc. Flag down at the 12 after the play.
Could be a pass interference on the defense or a hold. Offense staying on the field, so it appears as that's what's going to be the call, one of the two.
The refs are going to talk this one over. Head ref tonight, we said it before, we're going to say it again, Sean Hulk. Guy in the white hat, it's an automatic 1st down for the Plainsmen. We hear the Plainsmen home fans clapping over here on our side. That guarantees us a 1st down. 9:48 on the clock.
Chains will be moved via the penalty, so they're going to get to keep the ball.
So they're now into the red zone at the 15.
One-on-one matchup on the bottom of your screen.
And they give it to Luke Rao, who'll go forward for 1 yard there. Taken down by number 10, Kyan Blackwell for the Cats.
So no gain on the play. .9:20 to go. Plainsmen in the red zone for the first time this half on their first drive of the half.
Luke Rao again. Powers forward. He's going to be 3 yards shy of that 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 upcoming from the 8.
I believe that could have gotten him the 1,500 mark. If not, he's very, very close.
And if he got that record, he'd be the 4th Plainsman running back in program history to achieve that milestone. We're going to get some confirmation here soon. But for now, that's questionable.
Maybe he can get his 4th touchdown.
Of the night, he had 5 against Moore. The record in a game is 6 by running back. And he might get it right here. Headed towards the end zone. Touchdown, Luke Rao. Takes it in from 8 yards. And extends the score by 27.
And that's 4. See if he could break the record tonight for touchdowns in a game.
On senior night, that'd be very special for Double Deuce.
He's on pace to at least tie it. So, extra point on the way.
Benton to hold, Real to send it up. It's good. Once again, perfect on the night, Daniel Real.
Not only
35-7.
Not only perfect with extra points on the night, he's perfect with his onside kick attempts. One attempt, and they got it.
Yes, he did, Hayden.
Well, the weather today.
Didn't we say that in the first half?
I think you did.
Yeah, we talked about the weather.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly as you have your sweater on.
Yeah. Birthday sweater. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, your birthday was yesterday, Hayden.
Yes, sir, it was.
17 years old you are.
I think older than you, right?
Yeah.
When's your birthday, buddy?
May 3rd, 2006. It's going to be 8:11 on the clock here in the third quarter, 35-7. If you're just tuning in, folks, Luke Rowd, his 4th touchdown of the night. Enid going to kick off.
Mark your calendar for May 3rd. As we have a new kicker in.
Killian Earhart. Earhart to send it off. Fair catch at the 30.
So Luke Rao officially at 1,500 yards on the season, 15 touchdowns too.
He ties for 5th place in Plainsmen touchdowns. It's a great milestone for him. Luke Rouse had a great night. Hopefully he keeps that up.
You already know Double Deuce will.
For sure, as they're going to start from their own 30 after the fair catch. Trailing by 25 points. Means on 1st down and 10. Dragged back behind the line of scrimmage to get him. Russell again.
Another big tackle for loss by Russell. One in each half. 2nd and 14 now.
Means the deep man. Campbell firing. Getting back to that original line of scrimmage reception. Connor Perry, number 11.
Suave there.
To take him down. Yes, he was. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. They get back to that original line of scrimmage. That was at the 30-yard line. And they're going to be at the right hash. Plainsmen looking for a 3-and-out right here. 7:06 on the clock. Motion means play fake, left side, taken in, wide receiver screen play. Trying to bounce it out, he will. But he's going to get dragged down to the 38-yard line. No first down. It's going to be 4th down and 2. And I'd assume they go for it here. But some subs are coming in.
Down 28, I mean, it makes all sense to go for it.
They are going to go for it.
4th and 2.
Cruz Campbell staying in the game at quarterback. Means in the backfield with him. From the shotgun. Lob pass left side. By nobody. Incomplete and a 4-and-out.
Tyke Andrews hyped up as he's coming on the field. Well, we're smooth like butter. Plainsman offense going to come onto the field for the second time in the half. Aiden Robinson in that quarterback.
Again, they're going to go to a shotgun formation this time. 2 wide receivers on each side.
So a
Sophomore Allen's in there, but they're going to look left side. Tyke Andrews, low pass taken in near the 40. Trying to cut it upfield, up the sideline. Tyke Andrews gets out of bounds inside the 20, into the red zone, knocking on the door now.
Oh, he was looking end zone on that play to get his first score of the night. Will be a first down. Great play down the sideline. So now trips to the bottom. 3 very dangerous receivers to have.
That's for sure, Hayden. And they're not in the red zone. I take that back. They're at the 23. They're 3 yards shy. Tyke, same play, other side. Breaks a tackle. Cuts back inside. Down at the 13-yard line.
So that's a first down on the gain of 10 yards on the screen.
Some of the important scores that you folks need to be updated on. Broken Arrow at Jinx. Broken Arrow's ahead on the road, 21-14. And then Norman North at Westmore. North on top, 35-14. That one stays where it was when we updated you last time. And after the Andrews first down, it was a 10-yard reception. We get to the 13-yard line for the third time. Looking to score this time, cuts back inside, but he can't stay on his feet. Gets inside the 10 this time, 5:22 on the clock.
Could have possibly scored, but he slips. Good gain on first down.
Great try, though. I mean,
yeah, it really was.
2 first downs and then a 5-yard gain on that last play. Great job by Tyke. Hopefully he can score right here.
Hopefully. And you know, we've been saying it over and over again. This could possibly be these seniors' last home game, so they want to go out with a bang if it is. He's one-on-one on the bottom, so there's a chance.
They're looking for Slater on the screenplay. Headed towards the end zone, touchdown. Brock Slater takes it in from 8 yards. 41-7 is the score here with 4:43 remaining in the third.
That was a greatly designed play. You know, not much to say. Aiden Robinson got it where he needed to get it, and it's a touchdown. Now they're up even bigger than before. Looking to make it a 35-point lead. New kicker in again.
Yep, the third kicker on this Plainsman roster. Junior Tabitha Miller. The other 2 kickers are seniors. Miller to send this up. Her first varsity attempt is good. Tabby sending that one through. 42-7 is the score here in the third. As the flag runners are coming out from near the student section. All pumped up.
I believe she is a soccer player. Very good.
She is.
She's very good at that. Made the extra point. First kick in varsity is good. That's a good start.
Congratulations to her on that achievement right there. As we're going to head to another special teams play here. Tabitha Miller, after she made that, Killian Earhart coming into the game to kick it off again.
Giving the legendary man Daniel Real a little bit of a break.
Earhart from the 40. Sends it to the 20 on the opposite side. He's going to look to get somewhere. He'll get down to the 35. Decent return there as he took it for 15 yards.
defense on the field. Ready to get back to work, see what they can do.
Trips left at the bottom of the screen. They're going to start this possession
Could be a
from
run.
their own 35-yard line. Means drag down quick. Tackle 35, Alvarado. 3-yard gain. Flag after the play at the 37.
Appears to be on the Plainsmen. And it will be.
Sportsmanlike conduct. Automatic first down for the Cats. And they're going to get past midfield into Plainsman territory now at the 47. Campbell handing it off. Means he'll get stuffed again. And a lot of players got there to take him down.
Withy there to make the stop. 2nd and 6.
(42-7) is the score. We apologize, the screen is not correct right now, but that is the current score. As Campbell's looking, dragged down from behind almost by Withy. He almost got his second consecutive tackle, but he had to throw that one away on the left sideline.
That was a crazy throw. Able to get it away.
Third down and 6, clock stops at 3:19. At the 43-yard line, Cruz Campbell and his offense in the shotgun. They're going to give it to Means. He's going to find a hole. He gets a first down. Trying to break that next tackle, but he gets dragged down by the freshman, number 20, Tyson Kennedy.
Oh, it looks like Tommy was there on the hit to make the tackle. They must have both got it.
Yes, they did. It's going to be a first down to the 33-yard line, excuse me.
Tight formation.
21 personnel and a whistle down after the snap. Timeout on the field.
Southmoore calls their first timeout. 42-7. 35-point lead for your Enid Plainsmen. So we will be back in a moment.
Back to throw. Campbell looking. Left side. Almost intercepted. But the deflection, number 5, Devin Gaines at the 6-yard line.
The senior almost had an interception. He wants that one back. Still a really good play. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Twin set.
2:43 on the clock. 2nd down and 10. Handoff. Means trying to get somewhere. Dragged back. One of the Russell bros got there to take him down. Upcoming 3rd.
More than likely 4-down territory. So they're going to have 2 downs to try to get it. 3rd and 5.
One touchdown on the night for Southmoore. Haven't scored yet in the second half. And they're looking for their 1st down. They're going to get there. Breaking a tackle. Breaks another. Finally dragged down at the 6. Charlerton with the takedown.
The 2-1 man also there to get the tackle. Got the 1st down.
2 timeouts for the Cats. Means again, pushes one man down, but they're going to blow it dead. Loss on the play by Means.
Second and goal. 1:29 to go. Final 90 seconds of the quarter. Looking to put up 6.
They're approaching the end zone. Enid sending pressure. Fires. And incomplete. Could have been another scoop and score if they said that one was complete. Lewis picked it up. But that one drops dead.
That was a really good play by Tyson Kennedy. Usually we say it's a good play when he gets an interception, but people don't really look at the skills in the pass breakup department. That was a really good play by him.
Two wide receivers to the right side. They're going to look that way. Kennedy knocks it down again, and he's pumped up. 1:09 on the clock.
Another big play by TK, number 20.
And they're probably going to go for it here on a big 4th down and 9 for the Cats from the 9-yard line.
After the near interception.
4th down and goal, 9 yards to go. Offense staying on the field. Clock remains. Big 4th down. Hit as he throws it. Nobody was over there. Could have been an intentional grounding. No call. Eric Lewis Jr. on the pressure. And they take him off the field in the red zone on a 4th and goal from the 9. And Enid's getting the football, folks.
Percival in at quarterback. Blake also in at running back. You know, Luke Rao could tie his personal record for touchdowns in a game. He's not in currently, but you got to imagine he will come in.
That could definitely happen as they're backed up to their own end zone. At the 9-yard line, handoff, Fuchsa. And he's just going to drag defenders. Picked up, taken down, gets past the 20. What a run by Baby Luke. 55 seconds on the clock.
He got picked up and slammed down after the play. That had to hurt, but great run from, as we call now, Baby Luke.
To the 23-yard line, 30 seconds on the clock, ticking down still. Percival firing. Incomplete, intended for Bierschmidt on the left sideline. Clock stops at 25.
So Tabitha Miller now is officially the first girl in or the first girl to score a point in varsity for Enid.
That's a great accomplishment, Hayden.
It really is.
As I gave it to Fuchsa, gets past the 30 this time. Clock ticking down under 15 seconds. And he didn't quite get the first down. He's 1 yard off. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. They might just let the quarter end right here.
Welcome back to Plainsmen football here in the 4th quarter, up big, 42-7. Plainsmen with the ball, looking to possibly just run the clock out in this 4th quarter and go home with the win. Or, yeah, go to their homes with the win. You get the point.
Yeah, I get the point, Hayden. Big upcoming 3rd down from the 31-yard line. Clock, fresh start at 12 minutes here in the 4th, as you said. Enid up big. 35, as you said. Fuchsa, he'll get that first down to the 36-yard line.
Great run to open up the 4th quarter. Gets the first down, new, fresh set. Brady Conder coming in at running back now.
Dansby, first down, Enid.
Enid wins this game tonight, could put their win percentage at 55%. With about 11 minutes on the clock, they'll give it to number 11. He'll get past the 40 to the 41, taken down by a Cat defender.
Tackle made by number 10, Kyan Blackwell. 2nd down.
So an interesting fact for you, I believe this to be true. If I'm wrong, then, say what you want about it. I believe the Plainsmen have scored 14 points in every quarter. Let's see if they do that this quarter too.
I put the game to 56 points. They keep that trend going. Giving it to Conder again. Down at the 45. And a flag down.
Conder carries for 4 yards up to 45. Flags in play.
Big E coming into the game
Everyone
at the
excited.
guard position. You're
You know,
hearing the cheers out there.
You know, he had the heartbreaking injury. You know, at first they thought he wasn't going to come in this season. They're all excited to see him come out there.
Penalty's going to push Enid back just a bit by 5 yards. It's going to remain at 2nd down, 10:21 on the clock. After the flag, ref's still talking it over a little bit.
Down and 1, Plainsmen.
So with Bennett on the field, Bennett probably is looking to score his first passing touchdown of the game. You know, they've been running the ball a lot, so he hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities passing-wise, but let's see if he can get one on this drive.
Right now, Enid up big by 35. And Condor powering. First down, Enid to the 48. They remark to a 3rd down. And that's going to give Enid the first down. After the refs talked that one over, Condor takes it forward to the 48.
Brock Sullivan in on the line.
He's a big guy, 6'9", 315 pounds. And I'd imagine he'd be a starter on the offensive line next year for sure.
Another guy to look for next year is Blake Allen.
Oh yeah, hopefully he can get some reps at that, maybe that guard or center position. His dad, legendary offensive lineman at Enid High, and his uncle, his father, Reagan Allen,
looking to follow
Missouri
in their
football
footsteps.
player. And then his uncle, Ryan Allen, went to OU. Both played in the 90s. He could possibly continue that bloodline of success next season.
Mason Benton in at wide receiver now, giving him some reps. You said he has some really good hands. You know, let's see if he can get the shot. Maybe throw him the ball.
And Condor again.
Brady Condor picks up 3.
Met quick at the line. Gets 3.
Tackled by Landon Wilson. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Tyke Andrews throwing the ball on the sideline. You know, he used to be a...
And Benton looking for the end zone, down at inside the 5. Huge catch by the holder.
That's number 88.
Excuse me, that's Parks.
Still a huge catch. He was wide open in the middle of the field. Almost like that play with Travis Kelce against the Bills.
Oh yeah, and as you were saying about Tyke, Hayden?
He's throwing the ball on the sideline. You know, he actually used to want to be a quarterback back in middle school. He was a backup quarterback. He switched to wide receiver, and the rest has been history.
And as I read in the paper yesterday, that he made the right decision. He knew football was going to be the right thing for him, and that's definitely a fact for sure, Hayden. 7:28 on the clock.
Imagine
1st and goal from the 3 and a timeout on the field.
Imagine if they let him throw a pass or two.
Or delay of game, excuse me.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
First and goal from the 8 after the delay of game. And another whistle.
Delay game, 5 yards.
Delay game again.
Remains first and goal.
Those 2 penalties add up to 10 yards on the past 2 plays.
13-yard line.
Now back to the 13-yard line. 6:59 on the clock. Handoff Condor, met at the line,
Brady Condor.
taken down behind the line of scrimmage, 1 yard loss.
15, loss of 1.
It's going to bring up second down.
Second and goal from the 13. Parsifal handing it off to Condor again. He breaks 1 tackle, gets down inside the 10.
Carries on the 9-yard line. Pick up a 4. Third and goal from the 9.
Enid averaging 24 points per game. They're putting a lot to that average tonight as they're sitting at 42 and could go by even more right here.
Looking to double. Third down and 9.
After the 4-yard gain, they give it to him again, but he'll get dragged down at the 6-yard line. Fourth and goal.
Spotted at the 17, gain of 2. Fourth and goal.
Near the end zone. And what's the play call right here? We're going to have to find out.
Real and Woods talking about whether to kick it or not.
Bringing the holder out. And Killian Earhart to send the field goal up right here.
Real wanted to kick that one, but they're going to let Earhart give it a try.
To kick a 25-yard.
So this will be his first attempt at a field goal in his career. It's up,
Kick is up,
and it's good.
45-7
45-7 is the score here in the fourth quarter, and Earhart just added a milestone to his high school football career.
45-7, 4:58 to go. Plainsmen getting the dominating win that they needed to get. In all likelihood, this will end up with a win.
Tonight's game, talking to some coaches, some of them told me that it was really just a game they needed to focus on cleaning some things up on both sides of the ball and some special teams things, and focus on Week 10, which is a big game, and going into the playoffs. And Week 10 is going to be a huge game against Norman North. Could be a playoff home game, home deciding game. And I'm pulling up the scores right now. Norman North at Westmoore. Norman North a big 52-21. So that game's sitting at the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, just like this one is. And then the next game, I assume that previous game is probably going to be a Norman North win, but Broken Arrow at Jinx. BA is going to need to lose this game, but they're up by 7, 21-14 on that game at halftime still, but that game was updated 46 minutes ago, so it's probably a different score now. But as of now, that's what we know, as Earhart's going to send it up after his field goal. (45-7). Earhart to send it at the 20. Taking it, trying to bounce it outside, and a huge hit. Marcus Tommy got there.
Kickoff return.
Bada bing, bada boom, Hayden. Gus Johnson.
Lucas Tommy with the stop and play. Marcus Tommy with the stop and play.
Effortless with it, Landon.
For sure. It's going to be a first down and 10
First down.
for the
Smooth
Cats.
Their 28-yard line.
inside their own 30.
Smooth calling with it. Cody Stalkup in on defense.
Oh, there you go. That's my classmate right there.
That's our buddy.
Quick handoff means looking to get somewhere is going to get met at the line, 1 yard gain.
Marcus Means with the carry.
And my buddy Jay Cardwell is coming in on defense too.
Second down 9.
Flag down at the 30.
And you know, I talk to Jay every week and I tell him, Jay, make a big play in today's game or this week's game. And he's like, yeah, I will. See if he can make a big play on this drive.
For sure. I mean, he's had a lot of off-season progression. Tell us a little bit about that, Hayden, in the weight room.
Jay, see, his story is last year in the second semester when I first met him, he started working out a lot. He used to be a pretty good in shape guy, but in 3 months he got absolutely shredded, and now at the 6 month mark and coming, he is jacked. I'll tell you that.
What's next? A big hit? I guess we're going to have to find out. First down and 10 from the 28. Backup quarterback in for the Cats. Incomplete, looking right side. Stock up on the coverage.
Incomplete, second down.
Might have gotten tipped. Kyle Thompson in at quarterback for Southmoore. And running back number 38. Handoff, 38. Has a bit of daylight, first down. Up the left side, taken down inside the 35 into Plainsmen territory. And they're marching.
38, tackle number 42.
And they're going to sub in Caleb Romo for Zane Wiggins. I'm good friends with Caleb too, and I tell him to make a big play.
So now the second strings are into the game for Enid, getting some experience on Friday night. Let's see what they can do right here. Jump on the line, flag down.
The ball offsides against the Plainsmen. 5-yard penalty remains, first down.
Don't.
So
3:43 on the clock. 1st and 5 after the offsides. 38 has it. 4-yard gain, 1 yard shy of the first down.
It's like Jay Cardwell and a few other Plainsmen defenders there to make the tackle.
Jay Cardwell. Second down 1.
Clock ticking, 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 1.
Near the red zone, handoff, 38 gets there to the 10.
Mr. Bree down to the 11-yard line. First down,
Southmoore keeps it up. They'll get past single digits tonight. It'll be the first time in a while for them. 3 minutes on the clock. Handoff, 38 has it, going towards the end zone. What do they say? Touchdown Cats. Clock's gonna stop at 2:56. Score right now, 45-13.
Second stringers come in, and then Southmoore will finally score for the first time in a while.
Since the first half, Hayden.
Yeah. I believe it was the first quarter.
So both teams putting their backups in, and the backup running back number 38 took it in right there
Extra
for
point
his
on
first
the way.
touchdown of the game. Overton sends it through the middle of the uprights, and it's good. 14-45. Southmoore still trailing here late in the game. 2:56 on the clock in the fourth quarter. And Hayden, coming into week 10 next week, what are you going to be expecting?
They're going to really have to go in there and put up a fight against a good Norman North team. This team can do it. They just have to prove it. if they want that home playoff game, they're going to have to go in there and they're going to have to put up the fight of their lives against Norman North, come out with the win. This is a good stepping stone towards that.
Yes, it is, Hayden. As a special teams unit for the Plainsmen coming onto the field to send this one. And who's kicking? Where's the kicker at? Oh no, I'm not very smart, Hayden. We're returning the football.
No, don't talk
I tend
about
to zone out
like that. It's all smiles on the sidelines as Enid is going to get the ball. Likely going to just run out the clock and end this game.
Let's talk about the support side of things tonight. Plainsmen fans packed up here tonight,
For blackout
watching
now?
this win. 45-14 currently. Can they extend it right here? We're going to have to find out as Overton is going to kick it away for the SaberCats.
Maybe an onside kick here, you know, try to get the ball back and make this game a little more respectable.
And it's fielded. Washington, this is the South Lake Carroll transfer, gets to the 41-yard line.
And he's got speed.
He does have speed, Hayden. He's a sophomore.
Coming from one of the best high schools in the nation.
And he was a starter there.
He's very talented.
Transferred here late, so he kind of get on the offensive side of things. But he could get on the defensive side of things. This Enid defense mostly see cover 3, so he's playing that cornerback position as a rotational player, and he's done some good things.
He has.
First and 10, handoff, Fuchsa. Met at the line, 1-yard gain.
Going to try to run the clock out.
Blake Fuchsa, ball carrier. Gain of 1, second down.
2:30 on the clock, still taken down. And that quarterback, it's Aiden Robinson. Excuse me, Bennett Percival.
Yeah, I think Bennett's a little taller than Aiden.
By about an inch or two. And they give it to Fuchsa. Gets past the 45.
45-yard line.
But they're going to mark him there.
Second down, 7.
Sub coming in for Enid. Sub's coming in for Southmoore.
Clock ticking down, 1:45 right now. Handoff, Fuchsa gets to midfield, and it's going to be 4th down.
50-yard line. 4th down and 2.
Fourth down, and Percival has 2 yards to go, and they're looking to get this first down. Fuchsa, first down needed.
Helicopters his way to a first down. And this game is over.
Well, Hayden, great performance tonight from Enid. I mean, most of these players expected a win coming into tonight's game against 1-7 Southmoore. But what are your thoughts on tonight's game, Hayden?
They executed perfectly. like you said, they expected the win to Southmoore. They executed perfectly. Offense got rolling quick and early and just could not be stopped. The defense was playing solid, good football, getting the stops when needed. Only allowed 14 points on the board. Statistically, a great game for Luke Rao, going over 100 yards on the game, breaking the a record, being the fourth Plainsman running back to ever rush for over 1,500
And tying in
yards.
fifth place for touchdowns.
Yeah, had a great night with a couple rushing touchdowns. Is 15 on the season now. Tyke Andrews hitting the 100-catch mark for the first time in Plainsman history for a wide receiver. Plenty of records were broken tonight against this team, beating them 45-14.
Oh, thank you, Hayden, for that recap. We'll see you next time, guys. From the last time in the 2022 season at D. Bruce Selby Stadium, we're signing off. 45-14 final score. Enid wins it.
We'll see you at Southmoore. Or Norman North.
Norman North. We'll see you next time, guys. Go Big Blue.
Live the creed.
Once again, congratulations to the 2022 seniors. Good job tonight to the pub, the cheer, and the band. And head out to Norman North this coming Friday night. Support the Plainsmen. Have a safe drive home and good night, everyone.